you know what? Why not do another one second day in a row? This is the very, very early portion of the trail that I normally take. It's pretty windy out, so give the wind for being in the way. But yeah, it's overcast. It's not too hot, especially when it's starting to get back up to 90. And I can't wait for the summer. 3 weeks left of school, and I get most of this week off. That's gonna be fun. I don't know. I feel like this vlog is kind of become. Y'all liking it. Keep saying it. If y'all are liking it, you go ahead and enjoy it. But I don't really mind. I'm just doing this because it's fun. It's fun to get out there every once in a while and record a little bit. In my personal opinion, it's just really cool to go underneath some of these trees. They just look pretty cool. The cool thing is this whole open space over here, and you get like a little area where you can sit down. Oh, down that way. It's gonna be a little bit different of a vlog. I'm gonna do the entire section. Right. See, this little area is one of the coolest areas to go sit at. It's really cool. Then we're eventually going to get to where normally is, and here's the area, and here's where the start of the off-roading section goes, which is probably one of the most fun areas. These trees kind of look just majestic. You gotta change gears because going off-roading, you gotta put a little bit more effort. You know what, I think this time instead of going that way, we'll go this way. Just see what happens. But for a fact, it cuts around and goes back down that way, but I've never been down this way before. It's a beauty. It's overcast. It's overcast. It's a cool thing. Sun isn't as harsh today as it normally is. Let me see if the water's still receding. It's about the same as it did yesterday. About the same level as it did yesterday. That could be worse, could be better. Who am I to judge? Probably because it's an overcast day today. Eventually I'm going to do a vlog in there. But keyword is eventually, not anytime. Not that soon. And try to hurry up away from these fire ant piles. I've been bitten by fire ants one too many times. It's not fun. Ooh, I'm happy I found this. Cool, because it kind of cuts back up to the road, and that's how I can. That's really cool to know. Okay, let's prevent my bike from falling down. What is this? What is this? I don't think I would. Not today. But it's the first time I've ever been in this area. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down there, cut all the way around, and start heading back. But I don't know if. But the question isn't. The question is more or less, should I? Because yes, I could, but the question is it a good idea? On second thought, I'm not going to. I think that might be part of someone's house. So I don't think I'm going to or go that way. Alrighty then, let's go back to the normal bike path. It's never a good idea to abuse nature. I don't know why people would. You see what happens when people do it, and I hope no one ever. I hope they don't start building more out here. Because in the paths like this, they're just gonna go. A lot of people around where I live have like dirt bikes and golf carts and stuff like that. They ride down here. I have almost no reason to have them then. It's just really cool to just come back here. I think I'm gonna start doing these vlogs twice a week, because why not? What else do I have to do? It's summer's coming up. Get people riding dirt bikes. So I got 3 days off this week. That's gonna be fun. Hopefully I'll be able to produce more non-vlog content. The problem is vlogs are so easy to make that you don't have to put any editing into it. I'm doing this because I'm having fun. Yes, I know it's easy content. I mostly just got to export some files to my computer. But overall, I'm just having fun making these. Want to make it more interesting. The question is how. That's what I'd like you guys to tell me in the comments. Okay, it's kind of an odd place to cut back in, but you know what, why not? Put my hat on. I have to try not to lose my balance. The wind starts. It's windy. I'll do a review on those sooner or later. Don't fall out of the case at all. It's like perfect. I'd say probably one of the perfect earbuds you can buy. They're only $30. $30, and they're really good. They're pretty high quality. They do exactly what I need them to do. The case is really sturdy. They rarely ever fall out of your ears. Instead of having to touch control things, just buttons. Which you're trying, for example, you're trying to readjust it in your ear. Unlike most earbuds, you don't have to keep like tapping and hit pause and play, pause play. Instead, you press a button, which is it's got some tactile feedback on there. So I highly recommend. They're only $30 for truly wireless earbuds. And be expecting a review by the end of the week. The new house is pretty good, better than the old one. Still can't believe the freeze happened. I've never seen it, especially compared to where all the other water was. Expecting it to recede that much. Instead of it being entirely spread spread out. Now it's just a big pool there and a little bit down there. I think I'm gonna cut it a little bit short because it feels like it might rain soon. Plus, I want to be able to edit the fur. I want to be able to just combine all the clips of the first one. There's got to be a way I can do it on an iPhone. I know there is. The question is, what app? I encourage everyone who watches this, just not that much, but I really don't care. I'm doing this for views. But I encourage every single person who watches this to go out and try biking around. Even if you live in a very urbanized area, you can still have a lot of fun. Where I used to live was wasn't urban, but a lot of houses, and where I used to live, there's a lot of houses, there's not as much just off-roading area that you can go off-roading at, because there's not as many bike trails, but there were a couple little ditches that you could go and have fun over at. And the only way I found them was because I went exploring around. It's always fun to explore. Don't exactly understand why people sometimes, if I remember correctly, last time I went there, there was like there was trash all over the place. It's like a secluded irrigation ditch. Why am I finding Doritos wrappers and Pepsi bottles there? I don't exactly get it, per se. Sometimes it's just easier just to throw it away. Or throw it in the recycling. To me, if I can't bring myself to litter, it's just, if I ever have trash, I'm gonna put it in my pocket, or I try to find the nearest trash can or recycling. So it just bugs me if I ever even think about it, about throwing stuff on the ground. I mean, look. There's some plastics in the plastics. So that's how it is sometimes. Could be worse, could be better. I think I have like one of these days I'm gonna bike a lot further and take a different trail. But that's not today. But it's gonna be sometime this summer. It's just fun to go out biking. You can lose yourself in your thoughts. Oh yeah, I need to make sure I add the same playlist I added in the last video to the description of this one, because that's what I listen to every time I go biking. It's not my primary playlist, it's not the playlist I listen to on everything else, but for some reason this is the most fun to listen to while I'm biking. It's Pokemon, it's like common Pokemon music on Spotify. It's got like Snorlax as the thing. I'll add a link to the description. As well as link to a new video coming out. And we're back to civilization.